Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. You can also find yourself, being shocked when you see just how fans can go from supporting one fighter to supporting another fighter. In this particular case, we're talking about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, and how now it seems that Devin Haney is trying to put his foot on the gas to make the fight with Ryan. Turkey Al Sheikh is on board. But Ryan Garcia is having some reluctance to enroll in 365 Vada testing. Ryan Garcia, according to him, isn't comfortable with Vada testing. It looks like he wants to pursue his own agency and have them do his testing. And look, I did a couple videos on this. It's no problem if that's what Ryan wants to do, but I still think he should enroll in Vada testing 365 and then go and procure his own agency to do his test as well. That way, if something suspicious happens with the Vada test, his agency can be like, hey, look, we tested him with a couple of days within Vada, and we didn't get that. So I just think it's called, trusting but verified and also covering your own ass, right? But nonetheless, they can do what they want. I just think that's crazy that there's so much back and forth on this drug testing bullshit. But this is what shocked me. How many fans who used to come to my page and initially were commenting about how Ryan, he was a cheater, Ryan cheated, Ryan, the rant he went on, they disagreed with, and they felt that Ryan Garcia is a racist, right? Now with me, I don't get caught up in all that. I have a great sense of humor, like I've mentioned before. But the reason I'm doing this video, because I'm surprised at how many people have attacked me. I'm like, whoa, y'all attacking Hood Champion? Hold your horses, let's not take it to the stupid. Now, some people have attacked me, which, I don't give a shit. My life is great, right? It just gives me more material to make a video. Talking about Hood Champion, you're delusional. Why would Ryan Garcia want to work with Vada, knowing that they have Devin's back, or knowing that they cheated him? So here we go with the bullshit, right? Vada cheated Ryan. Look, people, you're entitled to your own opinions. 100%. Not your own facts, all right? Matlock. So get the hell out of here. We're throwing that shit up out of court. Inadmissible evidence. Vada cheated Ryan. How you know that? So now that we know the facts, Vada cheated Ryan. Yeah, Devin, we don't support Devin no more. We're supporting Ryan. Viva Mexico. I'm like, boy, some of the people who come out here and put comments, man. Yeah, I sit here laughing my ass off when I do have time to get to comments, right? I'm like, these people are crazy. How about this? If there was foul play, okay, why not? Why make this into a big thing? This testing, right? Why not just go and do like I said and like you suggested? Get your own agency to do your test, but also do the Vada. The other thing, all of a sudden now people are saying, right, that Ryan Garcia, he destroyed Devin in the first fight with or without the Osterine, he would have beat him. Now, some people have remained consistent with that argument. And they're saying going into the next fight, Ryan's going to destroy him. He's going to destroy him worse than he did the first time. Devin doesn't stand a chance. He's not the same. Look. I'm going to tell you this, right? I picked Ryan to beat him in the first fight. I really did. Speed and power. Thought it was too much, right? Ryan didn't just develop speed. He didn't just develop power. The man's been knocking people out since the amateurs. He's been outspeeding people since he's been a little kid, right? Nothing new there. Now, the argument comes into play, let me show you, about Ryan's power, right? This makes me, let me see something here. Because even I talked about this in videos before, and I was like, how come this didn't happen in this fight? And how come this was able to happen in these other fights, right? And just pulling up, I'm going to show you something here. Okay, this was the one that got my attention. All right, Ryan Garcia, when he was gone from boxing for a while. Remember, he fought Luke Campbell in 2021. Okay, in January. Then he had all these ups and downs in his personal life and had a midlife. I mean, I don't even say a midlife crisis. The man had a goddamn mental breakdown and everything else. Anyway, in that fight, he and Luke Campbell were fighting. Luke Campbell was out skilling him and putting the bing bings on him, and he almost knocked Ryan out. Anyway, Ryan went on to get a TKO in that fight in the 7th round. But he got dropped, and he got his ass hurt very bad, man, in that fight. I thought it was over. Anyway, after that, he comes back, and this is where we were all wondering what happened. He fought Emmanuel Togo, right? Over a year later. Now, in this fight, I was expecting Ryan to knock him out. He fought here in San Antonio. And he was touching him up big time. He was, but he just couldn't put a dent in Togo. Couldn't slow him down, couldn't do anything. And he was hitting him with some clean shots. And he went on to win by unanimous decision. Now, there were some who were just saying, that African fighters are tough. And that's the reason why the African fighter was able to stand up to the Herculean power of Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm going to say this. At the end of that fight, even I was like, damn, Ryan couldn't knock him out. And Ryan seemed to be very frustrated about not being able to get the job done. So, that being said, right, could it have been that Ryan got frustrated? Now remember, I'm having a conversation. I'm not saying none of this is fact. Could it be that Ryan got frustrated that he wasn't able to get Togo out of there, where he decided, now I'm going to make sure these next couple guys I fight, that I get them out of there, and I'm going to possibly, cheat, use some kind of pad, something to enhance me. Because obviously, if Ryan, not if, he tested positive for Osterin, so whatever he was doing was working right up until after the fight. And maybe in those other fights, he just was able to get away with it. Now, for anyone who thinks that that's far-fetched, just what would it be far-fetched if you caught somebody cheating? Why would it be far-fetched that they haven't cheated before? If you catch somebody stealing, why would it be far-fetched to think they haven't stole before? Anyway, Ryan Garcia, he comes back after Togo. Let me just make this a little smaller. He fights Javier Fortuna. Okay, he gets in the ring with Fortuna, and this is just 3 months later. And we all know Fortuna like he just got up off the couch. But anyway, tranquilized him in round 6. Goes to fight Gervonta Davis. Some people felt Ryan may have been juicing there, but Tank Davis was getting out of the way of his big shots. And even Tank Davis said Ryan Garcia had some power. He said he hit hard. Tank Davis said he knew he couldn't get hit with that shit that Ryan Garcia had. And not saying he had anything in the system. He just said he had power. Then he comes and he fights Duarte. Now, in this fight with Duarte, Ryan Garcia, he looked like he was ready to quit. Okay? He looked like he was ready to quit in that fight. But you saw Ryan Garcia just happened to finally get the left hand in a fight that it looked like Ryan Garcia had totally lost control over. And he hit Duarte with some shit, and Duarte just lost control. And I remember thinking to myself, that is freakish power. But I didn't really question it. So I said, damn, he hitting like that, and he going to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney's in trouble. Anyway, he got into with Devin, and we saw what happened. All I'm saying is, there were never, a big issue about his testing, right, was never made. Now there's a lot of attention on Ryan Garcia and his testing. I don't see how people can come out here and, especially at this point in time, and continue just 100% wholeheartedly supporting this dude. I'm not saying you should just have a knee-jerk reaction and turn your back on him. I'm telling you, I think Ryan Garcia is a phenomenal fighter. I don't think he should have ever had to cheat. The man was doing this shit as an amateur. the fact remains this, right? And the reason why I'm really paying attention is because I learned a long time ago, and I've said it in a lot of videos. You gotta listen more and talk less. That's why when this Ryan Garcia and Devin stuff initially happened, a lot of people were attacking me. I don't even get caught up in that black support the black fighter, Hispanic support the Hispanic fighter, white support the white. That shit is dumb. This is boxing, right? Only idiots come out here and so I'm gonna support him because he's this race. That's dumb. But you do what you want. But that's my opinion. I think that's stupid. So initially, people were throwing, spears at me. Yo, hood champion. How can you support Ryan? He cheated Devin. All I said was, something is missing here. So I'm not going to really say anything. I want to sit back, and with time, the truth will come out, right? That's all I said. With time, the truth will come out. And then what happened is the damn findings came out about Ostery. Then Ryan Garcia started talking more. And what I said when that happened, I said, okay, that was Devin Haney and his father's time to just shut up. They had the upper hand. Now, all this suspicion about Devin, his dad, Victor Conti, and Vada, right? And there being some kind of unprofessional relationship there, right? Some kind of like fraternizing shit. Nobody would be thinking about this shit the way they are now if Devin, his dad, and Victor Conti would have shut up. They didn't shut up. They kept talking about the cheating. Victor Conti's in here trying to, force down our throats to accept the fact that there was the tests were all done in goodwill. There's integrity surrounding the process. No one should question anything with Vada. Ryan's dirty. Did this sample, did that sample, all kind of shit. And at that point, even I said, damn, why are they talking so much? You got the upper hand. Why? This don't seem right. Why? I expect Bill to say something. Devin, even though I thought they should have shut up, but I expect them to say something. Victor Conti? So I said, Even I was like, that doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's when a lot of the people who come on this channel and comment, they started saying, something doesn't seem right here. Yeah, Ryan tested positive. We're not cool with that. He could have damn near killed Devin. But why is Victor Conti chiming in the way he is? And that's when you start seeing people kind of, leapfrog from Devin Haney as a Devin Haney supporter to a Ryan Garcia supporter. Anyway, you come full circle to where we are now. Now you see people out here, when I said, hey, Devin has the upper hand. Devin is the go-to guy. People are like, nah, Devin, he's not in no driver's seat. He doesn't call any shots. He needs Ryan. Listen. I didn't say that whoever he fights, he'll make more money than if he fought Ryan. I didn't say that. What I said is Devin's able to walk around and hold his head high. Ryan Garcia can't do that. If you looked at the event they just had for the Ring Magazine, Devin was in there with his head high. Ryan Garcia was there with his head low. Ryan Garcia looked uncomfortable as hell. Uncomfortable as hell. That twitch and nose twitch and facial twitch and body twitch and shit, that shit was that shit was times 1,000. Because you can't leave your mind behind, and now he's worried about what people think about him. Not just for cheating, for that bullshit, crazy ass rant that he went on, which said he was just joking. So I do feel Devin's in the driver's seat. I do. Devin Haney has a lot of options. He has a lot of options. There may be some fighters who are reluctant to fight him because they're like, man, this guy's suing people. I don't know. But if you're not cheating, why would you be worried about it? And when you fight Devin Haney, you may not make $20 million. But the bottom line is, you fight Devin Haney, people are going to know about you. And your name will get out there. And if you beat Devin Haney, that's a great feather in your cap. Now, when it comes to Ryan Garcia, I just think no matter what Ryan does, he'll get a lot of fan support. He's got a big following. I just think, man, for the rest of his career, people are going to look at him crazy. And when he returns, maybe it'll be sellout crowds, and maybe there'll be some records broken because Ryan Garcia's back and people want to see just how he looks. But maybe Ryan Garcia comes back to the ring and mentally he's not there. Because this shit took a toll on him. Right now, it looks like Ryan Garcia is, I don't know, Like he's struggling to get a fight. We know that he's suspended, but it looks like he's struggling to get a fight. Not talking about him and Teofimo. I mean, both of them seem like they. Ryan looked like he'll fight anybody, but Teo looked like he all over the place. I don't know if Teo is trying to wait out his contract with Top Rank or what, but it looked like Ryan and Teo are like they only have each other. But that being said, I am surprised to see how many people who were supporting Devin Haney have just totally turned their backs on Devin Haney. And a lot of these fans who are doing that just happen to be, black fans. And you may say, well, how do you know they're black? Because at least in the comments, that's what they say. Manhood champion, you should support your own, man. You don't support your own. What the fuck is my own, dumbass? Didn't your parents raise you to love all and hate none? Stupid motherfucker. Fuck out of here with that. I'm going to call it like I see it. So sometimes I may say things positive about this fighter, something positive about that fighter, but I'm not just going to come out here and big up one race over the other. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not wired like that. And I don't think anyone else should be. You do what you want. It's your choice, but you deal with the fucking consequences. All right? But I ain't going to do that shit. Fuck that. Period. These videos that I do, man, when I'm long and gone, this shit will still be on YouTube. I got 4 sons. Yeah, my moral compass needs to be pointed the right direction all the time. So for those of y'all who want me to redirect my moral compass, how about you take it and push it up your fucking ass, motherfucker? Because I ain't doing it. Not for you motherfuckers, so get out of here. Let me digress before the real person comes out in this motherfucker and everybody unsubscribe. But that being said, look, man, no matter who you support here, I don't think anyone should be arguing about whether Ryan should or shouldn't be on ped testing. Devin should or shouldn't be pushing ped testing. I think everyone involved in boxing should be doing ped testing. I think everybody should. I don't see the fucking issue. And to be honest with you, I do think Ryan Garcia would beat Devin Haney. I do. I just think the speed is there, and even without that freakish power that showed up in that fight, in that second fight, Ryan's always had power. And I think Devin Haney, as I talk about Ryan Garcia's mental health, I think Devin Haney mentally is a little bit like, this motherfucker can hurt me. And, I don't want to go through that again. And I think he'll be more defensive than he's ever been, and as a result, his punch output will diminish, and you'll see him be a more defensive-minded and offensive-minded, and Devin's always been on the front foot coming forward with that jab. And I just think when he goes full defense against Ryan, and Ryan's going to be able to go full offense, and Devin's going to lose the fight. That's just how I see it. So, for all y'all attacking me, I said in my videos, I picked Ryan Garcia to win the first fight. I think he beats him again. I think Ryan beats him every time. I do. Because he's always had speed and power. I just find it real suspicious that it's such a big deal about the testing. You don't want to do Vada? Go another route, but still do the Vada shit too. That's what I would do. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Support who you want. But don't be so wishy-washy. At least be able to explain it. This is why I think X, Y, and Z. Then I'd probably respond to you, but you just come out here, I'm picking so-and-so because he's this, or I'm picking so-and-so because he's that. Or nah, I was supporting him, but now I'm not because X, Y, and Z. I don't even know what to think about some of these comments, but I am surprised to see how many people just don't like Devin Haney. Like they don't like him. I already knew that people had a little bit of disdain for him and his dad, but to see some of those people who support him, they just don't like him. Horrible stuff, man. I see out on Twitter. I see out here in my comments now. I'm like, damn. I just don't understand it. I can understand not liking certain things because some of that shit can be annoying. I already talked about it. You want to talk religion one day, the other day you want to talk gangster talk, then you want to talk the N-word talk, you want to go fight at carnivals and shit. I ain't really got time for that. But when you're young, you're allowed to be a little bit of stupid. But to just come now and just the way people attack this dude, man, talking about it, whether they think he's attractive or unattractive, and talking about his newborn child and crazy shit. I'm like, yo, people have lost control. But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Look like more and more black supporters are Team Garcia. And you support who you want. I'm just surprised to see that they're jumping ship they're jumping off the Haney ship and going over to Ryan because Devin wants pet testing. Like, I think that's crazy. Anyway, in the breeze.